Subscribe to our YouTube channel and press the bell icon to get the latest updates.
If you look up at the early morning sky at about 4:45 a.m. over the next couple of days, in the north-northwest direction, you would be able to see the comet NEOWISE with your naked eye. The comet would be found lingering just above the horizon. This comet is visible through the months of July and a little bit of August, and while it is currently visible at dawn before sunrise, it will soon start to become visible at dusk after sunset. In this video, we will be discussing all about comets and comet formation as well as the comet NEOWISE. My name is Sandhya Ramesh and this is Pure Science. Comets are cold bodies made of rock, dust and ice. Ice here doesn't just signify water ice, it also means ices of minerals and other gases. Comets are not very big, they are typically a few meters to a few kilometers in diameter, but normally less than 30 kilometers. They are remnants left over from the formation of the solar system and are essentially orbiting fossils in space. Studying them now gives us insights into the conditions during the formation of the solar system, which can in turn help us understand the formation and evolution of the solar system. Depending on their orbit, comets are thought to form in two places. They can either form in Kuiper Belt, which is the region of cold icy rocks just beyond Neptune's orbit, or they can form in the Oort cloud, which is billions and billions of kilometers beyond the Kuiper Belt and is a theorized sphere of icy objects surrounding the solar system. The comets that originate in the Kuiper Belt complete one orbit around the Sun in less than 200 years and are thus called short period comets. The ones that originate in the Oort cloud tend to take longer than 200 years and are called long period comets. As passing comets near the Sun, the mineral and water ices that are present on them begin to sublimate and evaporate. Gases and ices typically escape in a process called outgassing, creating a visible atmosphere, which is also called a coma. This is visible like a haze around the central part of the comet, the rocky structure of the comet, which is called nucleus. A comet's coma can be really big. It can be bigger than the size of the Earth, and it's thought that it can even be bigger than the size of the Sun. As the comet is whizzing past, it also encounters the solar wind and pressure from the Sun in the form of radiation. Solar wind disperses ionized particles and dust on the comet and in the cometary coma, and this in turn leads to the formation of tails that stream out from the coma. A comet can have multiple tails depending on the material that is being strung out. NEOWISE currently has two tails, one made of dust and another one made of gas. It appears to us as we view from Earth that the two tails stream out in different directions, but this is just an error caused by parallax viewing. Because cometary tails are created by the solar wind and radiation from the Sun, they always tend to move or flare out in the direction opposite to the Sun, irrespective of the direction of the comet's orbit. So even if the comet is moving away from the Sun, cometary tails flare out in the opposite direction, which is in the direction of the comet's movement, and cometary tails will lead the nucleus. This is what is happening with NEOWISE today as well. While the comet NEOWISE is a bright comet, it would quickly require binoculars to view soon, maybe by the end of this month or maybe by August. But sky gazers and amateur astronomers are waiting for what they're calling the next great comet, which will be exceptionally bright and visible probably for longer periods of time hung in the sky. While it is estimated that we can roughly see one naked eye comet a year, we see major comets or great comets on an average every 5 to 10 years. Comet Hale-Bopp was visible for a year and a half in the northern hemisphere in 1995 to 97 with extremely high brightness, while the southern hemisphere saw Comet Lovejoy in 2011 to 2012 for about 3 months. There have been two other recent comets that comet spotters have been hopeful about. Comets Atlas and Swan, both of which fizzled out of visibility this year. Atlas broke up in April this year as it moved closer to the Sun, likely because of both the Sun's heat and light, as is normal with comets, as well as because of its extreme spin as it flew through the solar system. Comet Swan started dimming before it even approached the Earth on its way past the Sun. Comet NEOWISE will be visible in skies over the northern hemisphere, including in India, through July. Discovered in March this year by the WISE Space Telescope, the comet is currently nearly 200 million kilometers from the Earth and hangs bright under the clear dawn sky. It is moving from the dawn to dusk sky, and after July 12th to 15th, it will start becoming visible in the evenings. It is bright enough to be seen with the naked eye, and in some places without clear skies might require a basic pair of binoculars. NEOWISE made its closest approach to the Sun on July 3rd and passed 44 million kilometers away, which was slightly closer even than the orbit of Mercury. It has since been gradually approaching the horizon each day, visible lower and lower in the sky, and beyond mid-July it will be visible after sunset. The comet makes its closest approach to Earth on July 22nd, 23rd, passing just over 100 million kilometers from us. It is expected to dim over the coming days. However, it is farther from the Sun, so it will be more prominently visible against a dark sky as it moves away from our bright host star. Another comet that is still visible in the skies at about 10:30 p.m. in the evening in the eastern direction is Comet Lemon. It made its closest approach to the Sun on June 18th and is currently moving away. However, it's not bright enough to be seen with the naked eye and requires binoculars. NEOWISE will be visible again from Earth in the year 8786. If you enjoyed this video, please share it with your friends and family, and if you like our journalism, please do contribute to us. You will find the link to do so at theprint.in/contribute, which will also be linked in the description box below. Thank you for watching. We all know that the novel coronavirus is mutating. It mutates just like any other virus does, but it's a lot slower as compared to something like the influenza virus strains. There is only one known strain of the novel coronavirus yet, although there are many mutations that are circulating in the human population today. Mutations occur when a virus's genome is being copied during the replication process when the virus is trying to multiply itself,